Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video, and today is going to be the first video of doing things just a little bit differently. As you saw in the last video, unfortunately we've had a bit of a setback with the Boss 302, and as you guys know, that's going to take some time to kind of rebuild and refix, in which we're going to document here on the channel. But there was one thing that I knew right away that I was going to need while I was fixing that new fixing the Boss 302 and putting it all back together, was going to be a new truck, or at least new to me. I've had several F-150s and I've had a Dodge Ram in the past, and so knowing that, I knew I wanted to get that versatility back in my life, having a truck and being able to tow it to the track. Now, of course, being myself, I am not going to leave any vehicle I own stock, so I'm now going to start doing a couple videos showing you guys the truck as well as some of the plans, and hopefully at the end of this we'll have a really cool truck towing the new race car to the track, and it'll make for good content for you guys and for myself to kind of get my scratch that itch that you have when you want to modify a vehicle. And obviously I'll have a lot of work ahead of me with the other car, but I still want to have some fun with something else, so I decided to get this guy, and I'm going to show it to you guys now. So without taking any more of your time, let's show you the new truck. So I picked up a 2016 F-150 Lariat with the 502 package, so it's a full load, and of course no EcoBoost. Now, it's a lot of debating back and forth as to like why I would choose one versus the other, and I had a super hard time trying to figure that out for myself. But at the end of the day, I kind of went back and forth between the 3.5 EcoBoost and the 5 liter, and for me personally, I love the 5 liter. Obviously, I'm very familiar with it, so there was that going forward. I knew the engine, I knew how to work on it. Number two, I didn't feel like the 3.5 was really going to save that much more in fuel, and after talking to a few people who've actually owned both, the one key thing they told me was, they said towing, the 5 liter was actually a little bit better on gas than the 3.5, which makes sense because it's constantly in boost to try and make the power to be able to tow, whereas this, naturally aspirated, it's just going to make the same power, so it should be pretty consistent. So as we go forward with a few mods that I want to do to the truck, the one thing I was hoping to do is try to increase fuel economy just slightly. It's a big heavy truck, but it's not going to be perfect, but if I can make it a little bit easier, I do commute quite a bit back and forth to my office, so anything helps. And hopefully the first mod that I'm going to be showing you guys shortly is going to be a cold air intake, which I've seen claims that it actually increases fuel economy by 1 or 2 miles per gallon. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. But let's check out the inside of the truck and then we will get started. Really cool feature, I do like this. I had it on my Focus ST. Just simply put your hand in, unlocks the door as long as you get your key on you. So that was kind of cool. And if you guys are into trucks, or if you're new to trucks, I know I got a lot of Boss 302 guys on my channel, or Mustang guys. This is a Lariat with a 502 package. So it comes with leather, heated and cooled seats, which is kind of cool. Got all the gauges down the bottom, navigation screen, and then the technology package gives it the LCD screen on the main dash instead of just being a bunch of analog gauges, which I thought was kind of cool. Obviously, now I can get my kids' car seats in the back, tons of room, my little daughter's shoes, got the pano roof, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I searched really long and hard to try and find a black truck. That was the big thing for me, and I really did like these factory wheels. They're not bad, they're a pretty nice wheel. Obviously the LED headlights. So what are my thoughts? I don't know how fast I can do it, but I kind of got a couple plans for this thing. Obviously it's going to get a leveling kit in it. I'm going to bring it up with some coilovers in the front, just debating on which ones I want to go with right now. The rear will probably stay the same. We're probably just going to bring the front up like 2 inches, 2 to 2.5, depending on which kit I end up going with. That will bring that front end up like I've had on my previous trucks. I was never really much of a 4-inch, 6-inch lift kind of guy. I kind of like the look of the lifted trucks. First thing I did right away, but only owned it for like a couple days, is I got the trifold cover on the back of it. These things are really nice. They're made by Backflip, but this particular one's actually the Ford OEM one, but I know that Backflip's making them for them because I've had this on my Ram and I've had this on my other F-150 Platinum. So, and we've already been using it as a truck. We've already hauled a bunch of gravel in the back of it. It's been pretty fun and nice to have a truck again, so I'm not having to, you know, pay delivery fees and all that other fun stuff when I just want stuff brought to the house, especially when you're being a bit spontaneous and you just want it to go get it now and not have to wait. So for me, and again, I don't know how I'm going to do it, I don't know how fast I'm going to do it, but this is a V8. It's going to get exhaust, it's going to get everything else on it, but I'm very tempted to do a Raptor conversion on this thing and actually get all OEM parts and do the whole front clip and to convert to the front end to Raptor, and then doing the rear quarter panels. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I've already had my Ford guy start pricing everything out for me, kind of give me an idea. So there's some other key Raptor parts that are going to be coming real soon. So spoiler alert, don't worry, I'll have lots of cool content showing you guys this stuff. So I'm hoping, like yourselves, if you're an F-150 guy, you might have Mustangs. If you're a Mustang guy, you might have an F-150 to tow it. So I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of guys on here that are kind of in the same situation as me and they know what it's like to have these trucks, and this will be a kind of a cool little second series on the channel for you guys. So thanks for watching. I will be posting the next video right away with this one. We're going to be doing the first modification on the car. I want to kind of keep it separate, so they're kind of two separate videos. But yeah, thanks again. I appreciate everyone's support. I really do. Thank you so much, guys, and we will be seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.